6,000 passionate volunteers across the state of Ohio. With a tiny fraction of what Sheriff Brown and John Houston have to work with. If we can do that with so little, just imagine what we can do with so much more.
Greg Levy is a member of the Party for Socialism and Liberation, and many working class people see electoral politics as the avenue to change, as the place where they have the best opportunity to fight. We think we need to do more than that, so this campaign isn't just an electoral fight. That is part of what we do. We also organize in the streets to bring our neighbors together to fight. We organize at City Council, and we demonstrate unity by building these issues together instead of limiting them or siloing them off. The fight for trans and queer people is the same fight as the fight for black liberation. It's the same fight for immigrants. And for us, connecting those struggles is our main goal, to bring working people together so that we're more powerful in our numbers rather than being broken apart into our silent fights. I am a public school teacher and one of the campaign coordinators up in Northern Ohio. I've been involved in organizing for the better half of a decade, probably since I was in college. I was a student at Case Western Reserve University and got very involved in the pro-Palestine efforts as early as 2016. Demonstrations for us are all about building mass movements. Mass movements have been the character which has changed history in this country and across the globe. The most important thing when planning a protest, when bringing out a protest, is we want it to be as friendly to all working people as possible. The goal is to mobilize all of our class, not just one segment who is already activated. So mass movements need to hit all of the issues that working people are confronting, whether that's oppression at the hands of the police, whether that is state violence from ICE, whether that is the horrible bills and legislation against queer and trans people. All of these things require our attention. It's that consistency that brings the widest array of people out into the streets.
Sing it to your brothers and sisters around you. If the words are simple, hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. With me, here we go.
All of our branches work in unison. We're part of a party that has a program, and so as a collective of all of our organizers, not just here in Ohio but across the country, we work together based on that party line and really push politics that are going to change the political system. So our communications are based on working together as a full unit across the entire country to show that there is an option beyond the Democrats and Republicans. Yeah, so demonstrations are only a part of the puzzle, right? We have to be active in all facets of life, whether that's tenant organizing, whether that's meeting the needs of working people, or running this very campaign, the campaign to get Greg Levy into the U.S. Senate.
And what we did in Ohio, and what we're doing across the country is proof. Proof that working people can organize independently. Proof that we can build something outside of their system. And proof that we can and will act in our own interests.